guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is all about Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. So they have launched their new foundation, which is the Luminous foundation, and it's available in 50 shades, and I am sporting the look right now for you guys. I also think you guys are probably wondering why my setup is completely different. I'm currently on holiday. I'm in Marbella, and that is why everything is not as it is in my house, and there's no shelves with shoes as there normally is. But yes, this is the look I created for you guys. But before we get into a video and I show you how I created this look, if you're brand new to my channel, why not hit the subscribe button? I do videos on Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Sundays, and I'd love to have you here. So like, what are you waiting for? Have you hit the subscribe button? You have? Okay, let's get into the video. Okay guys, I have prepped and primed my skin. I've done my skincare before that. As I am on holiday, wanting to have a little bit of a dewy look, I have put a link below in this video to my Instagram video, which will show you how to get that dewy skin. But because it's not about the skincare today, it's about the foundation, I didn't bother showing you what I did. So let's get straight into the foundation. So I was kindly gifted 2 shades, which are meant to be my color. This is 450C and 470C. So I'm just going to swatch them right next to each other so you can see, and then we'll decide which one is actually for me. So this is 450C and this is 470C, and I think the 470 is probably a better fit for me. I've just placed it on my right cheek just to compare, and I think, yeah, 470 is better. Although now it's getting to winter, my skin has lightened up, but I think 450 is a little still light, but we can't not use that one. So I'm just going to place another pump of the 470 on my hand, and I'm just using a foundation brush to go in. When I do use foundation, I like to use like 2 pumps of it, and I'm hoping that that will be the same with the ABH foundation. I think that is literally like the perfect blend. It's really matching in with my skin, which I love. And this is meant to be a medium to full coverage, and what I love about most brands now is it is available in 50 shades. The lightest tones to the darkest tones are able to find their shade, which wasn't really possible before, which I love. And I think it's all thanks to Rihanna, to be honest. Like, she broke the game, and once she did that, everyone seemed to fall in line. I've been wanting to try this foundation forever because Anastasia Beverly Hills is renowned for their eye products and their eyebrow products, which I've used. I also was giving the Jackie Aina palette, but I do want to review that separately. But yeah, they say that this foundation is lightweight, and I'm really feeling the lightweightness of this. And I do feel like it's giving me a bit of a natural coverage, which is what I love. I don't like anything way too cakey or like complete full coverage. I want it to look as natural as possible, to be honest. I just love how it's blending so seamlessly into my skin, and that is why I prefer using a foundation brush, because as long as the brush is clean, it seems to blend in amazingly. Alrighty, that is the foundation done. I did end up using 2.5 pumps, but that is literally because this is a brand new foundation brush, and sometimes you do have to use a little bit more just to make sure that that foundation sinks into the skin. I was given 2 loose setting powders. I was given Golden Orange and Deep Peach, but I think Deep Peach is more for my under eye area, so I'm gonna go in with Golden Orange, just because I think Golden Orange is a little bit of a darker setting powder and I don't want to look too light. I will show you Deep Peach as well, so you can get a kind of feel of which one you would gravitate to more. But I just think for my skin tone, Deep Peach is more of an under eye setting powder rather than a face settings powder. So I've just grabbed a powder brush. This is from Mars, and I'm just gonna apply that across the face. Okay, I hope that wasn't too like dark on my face. So far I'm really loving the natural look of it all. So I want to try out the Deep Peach powder, so I'm just gonna put some concealer underneath my eye. I am using the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpturing Concealer in Honey. This is one of my favorite concealers. This is the bomb. So I just want to put some underneath my eye, and then I want to blend in with a beauty sponge. and I am just placing that powder underneath the eye just to brighten up the eye a bit, because we all want a bright eye. And honestly, I've been getting so much darkness underneath my eye. I do think it's partly because of a lack of sleep, because I've been gallivanting all around the town. Literally, I have been back to back doing the most. So that is probably why I look like I'm not getting any sleep, because clearly I'm not. And okay, I'm really liking the finish of this foundation. I think it's like super natural but super dewy. Okay, so I also got gifted their liner. It came in this really cute, like kind of like treasure-esque casing. Purple, obviously iconic for Anastasia Beverly Hills. Because I'm creating a natural look today, I thought I'd just literally go in with a liner and that's it. So I'm also kind of testing out their liner. What I like to do when I just want a natural look and using the liner, I just put like a little bit of a natural eyeshadow just on my eyelid, just so that that liner kind of stays and look even more natural. So this is going to be really hard to do on camera. First thing I like to do is just start off with the bottom, because once you get the bottom, then it's so easy to follow on with the rest of it. Oh my god guys, that liner is absolutely bomb, like absolutely bomb. I don't know what else to say, but the liner is stunning. Like, it's so easy to use. I literally did it in under 5 minutes. I think that's really good. Absolutely love this. I usually use the Kat Von D liner. I feel like this is more easy to use, so it could possibly be replacing the Kat Von D liner. Sorry Kat Von D, but this was like bomb. Guys, you need to purchase that ASAP, like right now. I'm gonna leave a link for you right now down below. Okay, so I just wanna finish off the makeup, and then I'm gonna come back with my final look and my thoughts. So guys, I have done my mascara, put on a little bit of a highlight, and done a lip, and this is the final look, guys. So yeah, I'm really feeling this foundation. I feel like my face looks very natural. This is a very natural look and I'm really loving it. One of the other products I love is the Deep Peach Loose Setting Spray. I think this is the bomb. I think my under eye area is just literally like, I don't know what you see, but I see absolute glorious under eye. I think it's aided in covering my dark circles. I think it makes my eyes pop. I think my eyes look a little bit more luminous. I'm not too sure about the golden orange. I think it's a little bit too deep for my skin tone. I'm just not feeling it at all. But this Deep Peach is definitely staying in my makeup box. Like, definitely staying, like, for real. Guts to stay. I think I might have to put it in a smaller container for on-the-go use though, but I absolutely love this. I haven't used loose spray in ages, just because majority of the time I'm on the go and I really cannot be carrying like that, to be honest. It's just not practical. I did before with Fenty Beauty and that was a mess. So I definitely won't be doing that. But I think I'll put it in a small container and use it for on-the-go use, because it is the bomb diggity bomb. So in terms of the foundation, I feel like my face looks absolutely flawless, but it's not too cakey. A really luminous finish. Even when I finished the look, I did go and eat. So there was an interim of about 2 hours. So this foundation has really stayed exactly the same. And I think it has like a little bit of a matte finish, but still a little bit luminous and glowy. I don't know, guys, have you tried this foundation? What do you actually think? But I have got some new palettes from Anastasia Beverly Hills, so make sure you stay tuned for those looks, because I will be creating something completely different and more drastic than this natural look. But I thought for testing the foundation, this was something like cute to try out. So if you like this video, guys, why not give it a thumbs up? If you think anyone can benefit from this video, I'll be happy for you to share this video. I want to share it. As always, you can follow me on social media platforms. I'll leave the links down below. I'll also leave the links down below of where you can buy these products from. But I guess I'll see you in another video. And remember to always say what? Bougie.